Good day, and welcome to your daily global economy update. Here are the top economic and market stories making headlines around the world. In the United States, stock markets dipped following a weaker than expected report from the services sector. Activity in industries like healthcare, education, and hospitality declined more than expected, raising concerns about the strength of the U.S. recovery. Markets reacted swiftly. The S&P 500 fell 0.5%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average fell 0.1%, and the Nasdaq Composite fell 0.7% on Tuesday as investors digested the possibility of a broader economic cooling. However, the report has also reignited speculation that the Federal Reserve may cut interest rates sooner than expected, a move that could stimulate borrowing and investment. For consumers, this could mean lower mortgage rates and cheaper loans, but it also signals caution, as underlying demand across the economy appears to be losing momentum. Next, we turn to the UK, where Tesla's car sales plunged nearly 60% in July. The decline comes as the British government rolled back electric vehicle subsidies, effectively making Tesla's vehicles more expensive for buyers. In contrast, Chinese competitor BYD saw a surge in registrations because it is a more cheaper alternative to the Tesla. Analysts say the numbers underscore how policy shifts can dramatically impact industry performance, especially in sectors reliant on government incentives. The electric vehicle market is evolving rapidly, and as competition intensifies, global manufacturers will need to adapt to changing regulations and consumer preferences. In Argentina, President Javier Milei continues to face an uphill battle in restoring investor confidence. Despite securing a multi-billion-dollar rescue package from the International Monetary Fund and introducing sweeping economic reforms, the country remains shut out of international capital markets. Foreign investors remain wary, with bond spreads reflecting deep skepticism. Argentina's inability to secure external funding is straining public services and complicating efforts to stabilize inflation and employment. The situation serves as a warning to other emerging economies. Without credibility and consistent policy delivery, access to global capital remains elusive. Now here's a quick roundup of other key developments. President Trump ruled out Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent as a Fed chair contender, adding uncertainty to future monetary policy direction. India's central bank is expected to keep its key rate at 5.5% in August, with potential easing later this year if inflation slows. And in a positive trend, financial centers like London and Singapore are doubling down on sustainable finance as the global push for green capital gains momentum. That's all for today's Global Economic Roundup. For your daily dose of global economic and finance news, please subscribe, like, share, and comment. See you tomorrow.